It's week 3 of the NFL, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's gonna be a good one next on Madden NFL 25.
2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And able to get this out to the 25. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And leading the charge, we get a look at their 6-year quarterback.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stand an even keel, doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
The numbers on the ground for Williams a week ago. 16 carries, 58 yards.
They're coming off of back-to-back wins, and I think a lot of credit belongs to this guy right here because, to me, he's not only carried his weight, he's carried a few other guys along as well. He's helped draw defensive attention away from not just him, but open things up for his teammates, too. So if this winning streak is going to continue to have some legs to it, he has to remain effective and put together another nice game.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up.
Under pressure, and down he goes.
Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson. 3rd and 12. Duggan.
And the pressure gets to him again.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be let out by their 6-year quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there was also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Stroud sets up the play action. He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
A nice move he had, but can't break away. And he's brought down just inside the 30.
The numbers for Gibbs from last week,
pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
Short throw caught by Bowers.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams 19. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. A shotgun snap to Stroud. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase.
They'll get to him just inside the 15-yard line. And even after that fancy footwork we saw, a good job defensively to recover. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
And Stroud now to throw.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And the Rams are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They run it again with Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Duggan to throw.
This is caught by Williams. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive.
A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. Stroud. Going underneath. Gibbs has it. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Here is 3rd and 5. And Chase will go in motion left. Stroud will look to throw once more. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Gibbs straight ahead.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Stroud to throw it. Pass complete right side to Bowers.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46.
Duggan will look to throw this.
Man open left side. It's Williams. So he'll be stopped here for no gain, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To throw is Duggan.
Finding Williams once more, complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Three 0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Duggan now to throw. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Duggan looking to throw. Pass complete there to Nakua.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
First and 10.
In motion, the tight end. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown.
Kyron Williams.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Rams have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Tokyo offense heads back out there now.
And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them, not easily done.
And the defense closes quickly there. It'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
First catch here by St. Brown. Good for a 1st down.
And the Tokyo 1st down.
First carry now for Isaiah Spiller.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle, because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Now Stroud.
That is caught. Pushes past him. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs.
And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Here's Stroud.
Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 16. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
Stroud working out of the gun.
And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up second down.
Stroud looking to throw.
Flush to his right. And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
C.J. Stroud,
His 9th touchdown of the season.
and the Dragons are once again back in front.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. And the L.A. offense ready for this next possession. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Duggan.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's low. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4.
Here's Ryan Rico now.
As he's on to punt for L.A. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Another run for Gibbs here.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard into the 36.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Hand off now to Gibbs. And he'll get about 3 out of that up to the 39-yard line.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
Throwing now is Stroud. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he'll get 2 or 3 out of that one as that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up 4th down. So they bring out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And they'll go ahead and down this one right on the chalk of the 20-yard line. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Throwing, Duggan.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
It's now third down and 14.
They give it to Williams, running right. And he'll lose yardage on this one, back to the 13. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fielded at the 43. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48.
Complete. Jefferson the target.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. And they're going to speed things up here.
It's second and inches at the 42.
Here's Jefferson.
Fights off the defender. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And Stroud now to throw. This one brought in by Jefferson.
And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 30.
Stroud out of the gun here.
Throw left side complete. That's Bowers. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 22-yard line.
But whenever you call and run the hitch route, a lot of times that ball's got to be in the air before the receiver even turns around. That's the result of throwing it so many times in practice is really a timing route. Make sure that ball's out of your hands, and oftentimes the receiver turns around, and there's the ball. Nice completion there.
And it's caught. Touchdown.
Brock Bowers.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Dragons would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
But no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Dragons offense and C.J. Stroud getting ready for this next drive.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. Hand off to Gibbs, headed right here.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Gibbs. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
2 straight 4-yard runs, and it is steadily working the ball downfield. To me, they're staying right on schedule. First down, you want 4 yards or more to set up the rest of the drive. They're getting exactly that.
Stroud. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 40. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. From the gun, Gibbs will get it.
And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Not a big run, not an explosive run, but they've held the ball for plenty of plays on this drive. They're just trying to impose their will on the defense right now.
Stroud to throw it.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7.
Well, they picked up right where they left off from the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On the counter, here's Williams. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
And they get him down right near the midfield stripe.
58 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Delay of game, offense.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Not ideal there. That delay of game backs them up 5 yards, so now they need 7 yards on 3rd down.
Here's Duggan to throw.
And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard.
Duggan will look to throw this.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack.
Duggan. He's across midfield.
And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, Dugan.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Now whistles and a flag down. I think one of the Rams linemen might have moved. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. To throw is Duggan. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Screen play set up for Williams.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Duggan now to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Rams first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
From the 17,
Duggan.
looking left side, and he's got a man. That's low. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Incomplete. Coverage defensively by Micah Parsons.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that cuts into the deficit. It's now 20-10.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Tokyo offense heads back out there now.
And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on the lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. 7 catches for him now, and his last one, a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Dragons.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
That's to Bowers once again.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Stroud.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays just like that one we saw there.
Here goes Stroud again.
6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. Back now in Los Angeles as we are set to bring you the home stretch here, the 4th quarter. The offense on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Here's Stroud.
That is caught. Shedding the tackle. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
First down, Dragons.
They sent the man in motion too late. This is going to be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Still first down.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Operating from the gun. Stroud. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Oh, the motion comes too late. And this is going to be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
And that flag accepted.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
The throwing again is Stroud.
Steps away to his left, and he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming from the left hash. It's a 42-yard attempt. And this one is right through, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist, but time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Duggan looking to throw.
They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Duggan. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted.
And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. To the sideline, wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds.
2nd down and 6 now. Now a give to Gibbs, running left.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Stroud looking to throw.
Forced out to his left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and that will extend their lead even further.
So all things considered, that's not the final nail, but it does make things exceedingly difficult now on the other side.
Yeah, because obviously now with a 16-point game, the other guys don't need just 2 touchdowns. They need a couple of 2-point conversions as well. Plus, they'll need either a turnover or an onside kick in there somewhere. So you're just adding to the list of things that need to happen in sequence. And it's going to be a pretty tall order this late in the game.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Throwing, Duggan.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
But we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Rams first down.
They'll look to throw again. This is caught by Williams.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Off play action. Dugan. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. An 18-yard touchdown grab.
After review of the
So
play,
they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. So they get the conversion. And now we're back to a 1-score game. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Tokyo set to go on offense once again. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
Oh, a solid stiff arm and some open field. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Throwing now is Stroud. Short throw caught by Bowers.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Stroud.
And the Rams got it. They bring him down. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down. And on now is the punter, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this ball's going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field, and it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt, and now a chance to tie the game on this possession.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
At the 10-yard line.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Here's Duggan to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. He'll look to throw. His throw incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long.
Back to throw.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. Here we go. This is 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it.
And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A give, right side for Gibbs.
Runs through the contact. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
They'll run with Gibbs.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
He's back to throw.
Oh, what a nice tackle there. That will hardly move the needle at all offensively. A very short gain. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
They'll look to throw.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for Tokyo,
it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season.